Attention. A tsunami warning has been issued for this area. Tune in to a reliable media source for details. Atención.
In this area. I want to give you those details. Again, we have already had one wave of at least 2 feet in the Sandpoint area, so a tsunami has been generated, but a widespread inundating tsunami is not expected at this time. But again, tsunami danger, here's what you need to know. The tsunami with damaging waves is still possible. Repeated coastal flooding is possible as waves continue to move in. We're talking about for that Sandpoint area specifically through the Aleutian chain and all the way through Kodiak. You need to seek higher ground still immediately if you're in one of these areas, and we continue to see that potential for strong and unusual currents, which can drown and injure people. So again, the tsunami observations that we've already seen in Sandpoint, 2 feet. This was at 2:25 p.m. The tsunami advisory is still in effect for southern Alaska and the Alaska Peninsula. For the Pacific-facing coastlines from 40 miles southwest of Homer to 80 miles northeast of Unalaska. So again, it's that highlighted area you see there in orange through Kodiak and down through the Aleutian chain. Now, looking at the observations again near Sandpoint, that's where we've had that 2-foot wave that was measured at 2:25. Of course, we're continuing to monitor for additional waves in this area. And then also looking at the earthquake itself, again, it was a magnitude 7.5 quake. We have had a dozen aftershocks, at least those continue to come in. And Maria, we've already had aftershocks of 5.0 and greater, at least 6 of those. So even after that initial shaking, those aftershocks continue to shake the area as well.
Oh, a frightening time for so many people along that area. Thank you so much, Melissa. And several southern Kenai Peninsula schools had to be evacuated. Kachimak-Silo School evacuated to Resdola, Nonwalek, and Port Graham, evacuated to higher ground, and Soldovia evacuated to Susan B. English School. Home area schools were not affected. They stayed open as they were above the tsunami inundation lines.
So right now, for everybody evacuating, it's really important they wear masks and they keep a little bit of distance because we've got high risk down in the southern Kenai Peninsula now, too.
And just a sampling, listen to this right here. You can hear it, you can see it. Frightening moment. That was from Cold Bay and Sandpoint, Alaska. You can see and hear the violent shifting from the 7.5 earthquake. Candace Nielsen sending us this video, staying amazingly calm throughout, trying to keep her 3 children aged 7, 2, and 8 months, along with her stressed out dogs throughout the shaking, kept them calm amazingly. So far, no reports of any serious damage or injuries, but we are awaiting updates from that area. We will continue to keep you updated on the situation from the initial quake to the tsunami warning and now an advisory. You can join us right here throughout the day and on alaskasnewssource.com for the very latest.